How can you make your car be a source of income? We all know that right now everybody's rushing to buy a car. Then at the end of the day, we had around 60% of all the cars that have been sold on loan have been repossessed by banks. So that is enough evidence to show us that the maintenance cost, the insurance cost is taking a toll on people's finances. So instead of maintaining these cars, they come and repossess the car because you have this car, you thought it was an asset, then later on it turns out to be a liability. And because it is draining you down financially, you prefer just letting it go. But what if you can make your car be a source of income to you? So we are going to look on various ways your car can be a source of income to you. And I hope this information will help somebody out there. So the first way you can make your car be a source of income to you is if you turn it into a taxi through, let's say, Bolt. We have Uber driver, you register there for you to be doing that on a part-time basis. So what happens is you just download the application Uber or Bolt or even Faras, then you list your car over there, then you're able to be taken through their stages, and once you're accepted, you can do these taxi rides as part-time. And this, with this specific business, you'll be able to earn almost 3,000 a day just by you going out there using your car for that taxi business. You are able to earn around 2,000 or 3,000 a day. That brings the total amount to around 60 on between 60 to 90,000 a month. And in this way, even if you bought your car, let's say your car is being serviced by a loan and you're supposed to be paying premiums, this car can pay for itself. So instead of you maybe depending on your job, your business to pay for the loan that has been accrued with this specific car, this specific business or this car can pay for itself. And in case of repossession, then you will be saved from that. So that is also a good way of just making that car earn some money for you. Then you can also rent your car out. And nowadays we have this issue of road trips, we have meetings, and we even have seminars. So I'm going for an important meeting. I don't have a car myself. You have a car. I'm looking for somebody who can rent a car to me at maybe charging, let's say, 7,000 per day, 5,000 per day, or even 4,000 per day. So this can also act as an extra income for you. So if it reaches that point where you have a car and you don't use your car on a day-to-day basis, then you can list it out. Maybe you can use the social media platform. You can take leverage of the digital space just to market that you're renting out your car. When people come to rent out your car, maybe for 2 or even 3 days, maybe some of them are going for vacations, maybe some of them are traveling even out of the city for a week, I think that will also be a good way for you to earn something out of this car. And as I've said, if you have maybe maintenance cost, insurance cost, even when you have, let's say, the normal gas cost that you need to also be putting in every time you use your car, you can be using that kitty where your car has generated something for it. Apologies for that, for it. Okay. Then another thing is you can use your car maybe for deliveries or courier services. In places like the United States, we have Dashdoor, where you can simply go in there, sign up as a delivery agent, then do all those delivery services to people. In Kenya, I'm not really sure whether we have such, but for these businesses where maybe you are a businessman and the deliveries that are supposed to be done, you can cut down on cost. Instead of hiring somebody extra to do these deliveries for you, then you can use your own car to just be doing these specific deliveries. If you know other people maybe who are looking for somebody to do their deliveries for them, then you can also apply for such positions so that during part-time you are able to do all these deliveries within a specific location, and in this manner you will be able to earn something from your car. Also, car advertising. Nowadays, when I walk in town, mostly CBD, I see even private cars are advertising several companies. And just by painting or writing a company's name on your car, it means you're supposed to get paid. Other people are writing very funny things. Okay, let me not say funny because it works for them. They have too many writings on their car, not necessarily advertising, but rather just branding or for I don't know, for style or something. But what if you can approach companies that share the same values as you, then you tell them, okay, I move with my car every day. If you just write, let's say, your company at the back of my car or your company at the side of my car, then you pay me, let's say, you pay me, is it monthly, for just advertising for you. So they come, use some side of your car just to write their company basis, and for marketing basis, you're paid for that service. That means that car is paying for itself. So whether you're servicing alone, whether maintenance cost, insurance cost, you're able to take from this kitty because the car is earning something on your behalf. Then you can also use your car for business purposes. And by business purposes, I'm imagining maybe maybe you have some chickens there with some eggs. Maybe you have, let's say, cattle somewhere, or even you have a wholesale. You can use your car to transport this thing, to transport your goods from one place to the other. Now, in other instances, you can even help business people. If you know some people who maybe transport goods from one place to another, you can approach them and tell them, hey, I have a car. When do you transport your things? On Monday, Thursday, and let's say even Sunday. So why don't you hire me so that on those specific days I can take your goods, transport them to a specific location, then you pay me for that. So that means your car is no longer a liability but an asset, because it is being used to earn some extra revenue for you. And another thing is also offer carpooling services. Now, carpooling means, let's say maybe you're traveling, let's say to Western, or you're traveling to Mombasa, and you know, let's say like 5 or 6 people, or even 4 people, based on the capacity of your car, are also headed towards the same direction. So you can approach them and tell them, okay, instead of you maybe catching a bus, or let's say paying for a matatu, 1,500, come pay on my car 1,000, then we go. So you'll find out that if you have, let's say, 4 people, that is 4,000. And if you're using based on the fuel capacity, or the fuel capacity of the fuel utilization per liter of your specific motor vehicle, you'll be able maybe to even save your fuel, and rather use the monies that you've been paid to buy fuel as you proceed or as you travel. So this will help you cut on cost and save a lot. So you can also explore the chances of carpooling. Like right now, we are on the festive season. I presume very many people will be traveling all the way to the coast, maybe to enjoy their holidays, or even Western to spend their time with their families. So this is an opportunity for you to take charge and say, okay, when is the rush hour? Where is the demand so high? And if the demand is so high from 20th, you can commit yourself. Let me take these people to Mombasa, then come back with more, then take more. So within these 5 days, I'm giving a target. I need to earn something like 50K. Okay, so you'll find that this car is earning something for you, and that is the way you can make your car be in a position to earn something for you. Then there are tips where you can maximize at the earnings of your specific car. And first of all, you must maintain your car. You must make sure that your car is always in a good condition, because the moment you experience too many breakdowns, you will end up spending all your earnings just for maintenance purposes. So ensure that your car is in a good condition. Again, optimize fuel efficiency. So when you're even going to purchase a car and you're considering, okay, I need this car, I'll be using this car for personal use, but also for investment use, you're supposed to consider fuel efficiency. That is something which you must be very, very careful, so that you don't end up having a car that is a guzzler, and you end up using all your earnings just to refill the fuel of your specific car. And as I told you, target high demands. Okay, look at the market and understand it. And like right now, we are on the festive season. Very many people are traveling, going everywhere. We have people going for the holidays at the coast. We have people going to see their parents, let's say, at the countryside. So you're supposed to understand, where can I use my car so that I can maximize on the earnings that it will be able to give me. Then as you proceed on all these things, kindly remember to also put into considerations the legal and the insurance expectation, so that you don't start carpooling in your motor vehicle, then you reach somewhere and the police are like, okay, you are not insured as a commercial vehicle. So make sure you also adhere to the laws, to the traffic laws, to the legal and the insurance laws that you're supposed to comply with. So make sure you insure your car, so that in case maybe you are carpooling, you insure your car for commercial services, you take the commercial license that you require, so that at the end of the day, you are doing things that are in compliant with the law, okay? Then what I'm telling you is, it is evident that cars are a liability. Most of the people have been having several challenges in just even maintaining their cars. Most of the people have gone to buy cars with loans, and they don't have a plan of servicing that car. So in like 3 months or even 5 months, the insurance the banking institutions, the financial institutions come and possess their cars. It is so bad that out of all the cars that were bought, that were financed, 60 to 70% of those cars have been repossessed. And the remaining 20 or 30% are really straining just to meet their month-to-month pay. So let us make sure we maximize and capitalize on these cars, so that they earn something for us, okay? My wish is to see that we are empowered financially, and we have all these ideas of how we can increase the margin of our investments. So with that said and done, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I really truly appreciate your support. YouTube is telling me that most of you are just watching my videos but not subscribing. So kindly just subscribe and like. Thank you so much. Have a good day.